we have an obligation to have a heart, to obey human rights, which we all enjoy and they don't. And it's really important for New Zealand to show that it is going to do its bit as a good international citizen.
What does New Zealand gain by taking refugees?
We gain some ability to hold our heads high and say that we, as a nation, stand for something, and we want to help you when you are in need.
Why 500? Why now for New Zealand?
Well, we actually don't have very many compared with many countries. And the truth of the matter is this is a very, very diverse society already. We have Maori, we have Pacific Islanders, we have large numbers of Asians in New Zealand. Surely we can have refugees on top of that. Any number is arbitrary, but we should make an effort to increase the number and increase it substantially.
Did we used to view refugees differently?
I think we've always viewed them differently legally because the tests are different and the processes for getting them are different. Their security is at risk. Those people cannot live proper lives because they may be brought to an early end by the ravages of a dictatorial government.
Some Kiwis listening to this today who are going to say, I don't want to take any more refugees. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I would say to them, what are you afraid of? What is it that stops you wanting to give a hand up to these people who are at big risk of persecution and having their whole lives not being able to be lived properly?
There is a certain clarity, a certain distance from the office that gives you an honesty about decisions around refugees. What do you want to say about that today?
When all is considered, the New Zealand government's reluctance to carry its full weight of responsibility in this area of humanitarian relief is really not acceptable. New Zealand has fallen behind. It hasn't adjusted to the modern reality which is besetting the planet. Record numbers of people are suffering and being persecuted. That isn't right. This has to be somewhat bold. I think if we're taking 1,000 now, we should take 2,000. You've got to, if you're going to increase it, you should resource it and go for it.